The information on rents just came out. They continue to go up. Guys, best time to buy this year is right now. I'm going to go over why it is the best time to buy. I've been preaching this now for 2 or 3 weeks. So that's going to be in our video today. Also, I want to go over the new builds. I've been saying the same thing about new builders. I keep getting confirmation by some of the numbers that keep coming out. And what did Fannie Mae forecast? We're going to go over all those in Real Estate Daily. Welcome, everyone. My name is Troy, and we go over on a daily basis the most recent news in housing, mortgage, and the real estate market. Now, before we jump into anything, please hit that subscribe button. Boom, boom. We also have shorts here on YouTube, and then check us out on TikTok as well as Instagram. We do also put out information there as well. Information about home buying process, information about what we see out there on a daily basis. All right, let's jump right into it. CNBC came out just 45 minutes ago. It says rents are still high even after cooling at the fastest pace in 19 months. Now, this is a Realtor.com survey that came out of the 50 biggest markets. And I've been saying this all year. And this is also a big effect upon the CPI number. How many of those big markets have rent freezes going on right now? Okay, so you're saying to yourself, okay, if this is the first time I've seen Troy, he's now talking about rent freezes. What does that mean? Now, here in Southern California, the city of Los Angeles has frozen rents ever since March 2020 until today. You cannot raise rents in the city of Los Angeles. And if you want to move a tenant out, you have to pay them tens of thousands of dollars to move out. Now, why do you say that, Troy? Because the city is so pro-tenant and anti-owner. This is what they want. They want people out there that are just going to be renting at the same amount. They don't want to raise rents. They don't care about people who own. They only care about people that live in the city, that are tenants, that are voters. This is exactly what the city has been going through for such a long time. That's why there's an issue. Now, where can we raise rents? Well, as of a couple months ago, we were able to raise rents on March of 2023. But of course, they wanted to make sure they got the votes in, guys. So they extended that to January 1st, 2024. Rents are frozen. So why do I say this when I'm looking at the CNBC article? Well, let's go take a look at what's happening in San Francisco. Same thing. Rents are frozen. And we did see, was it last week, an article that a owner paid a tenant over $400,000 to move out because he couldn't raise rents. Now, how many other of those 50 metropolitan areas that the Fed looks at for CPI, Realtor.com looks at, how many also have frozen rents? You can't raise the rent. And if you look at the average rent, it's significantly below market. Yes, you're going to find, I don't know, 33%, 50%. This is ridiculous. This is not a free market. This is a lockdown market by one of the current let's call it government agencies, the blues that are in charge. They're there for one reason. They're rolling it all out. We have to stop this. This has to end. Me and my business partner have already sold off several of our properties in Los Angeles. It just doesn't make any sense. They want me to abide by the rules, but they won't allow me to have free market and to raise rents on my clients. My tenants. It doesn't make sense. Guys, if you're looking to invest into real estate, I would say do not invest in the city of Los Angeles. Do not invest in the city of San Francisco. It is not worth it. Besides all the rents stay the same, you're having homeless be out of control. In fact, what was it today? 40,000. According to the new mayor, there's at least 40,000 homeless in the city. I think there's over 100,000. If anyone's been down there, there's over 100,000. It's ridiculous. I digress. Let's move on. All right. So now we're getting the new home builders. Guys, all the majority of negative news in the media is on home builders, and they try to utilize that information and say it's the entire market. What is new home builders? What percentage of the housing market? They're 8 to 10% at the very most. They're probably a lot less now today because they're not building. They're selling quite a lot less. So their sentiment keeps going down. Building permits go down because they're not breaking ground. It's too expensive. So building permits down due to construction costs and interest rates. Well, I don't think it's interest rates. Why don't I think it's interest rates? Because they kept raising the price of properties throughout the last 2 years. And they got to a point where they got themselves in a bad situation where they continually relied on low interest rates to get people in. But if they would have not been so greedy, then they would have been in a better situation today. But because of it, home sales are still happening. It's just that new home sales aren't. So let's go to the next one. Housing recession has been underway for months, says Cheryl Palmer, CEO of Taylor Morrison. And guess what? You bet it's a new home builder. I can't wait for the next year or two when they're not building anymore and they all start to go away again. They are not helping the situation with the amount of homes being built and the people that want to buy them. We are millions of homes short out there for the people who want to inhabit them because our population keeps growing. It's a no-brainer. But they're not there to help that out. The government's not there to subsidize it. The government, as I feel, as well as the state of California, they're looking to keep this as tight as possible so they can have their buddies buy up all these hedge funds, buy up all these as rentals, and then they're going to turn around and they're going to open up the rents. Wonder if that's a plan in place. Next, Fannie Mae, market's not to recover till 2024. I disagree a little bit. I think they're going to recover next year. Now, what is recovery? Recovery means that you're going to have unemployment under 6%. If unemployment explodes and goes over 6%, it doesn't matter where interest rates are at. People are not going to be looking to buy homes. They're going to struggle to stay above water. There's not going to be a whole lot of home sales. Sellers are going to probably turn around and struggle if they want to move. And if they move, where are you moving to? Higher rent areas. You can't, if you sell your home, what are you going to do? You have to buy out of state. Because you buy in state of California, you have a 2 or 3% interest rate. Doesn't make sense to go to a 6% interest rate. No way. So with that being said, I think things will change a little bit, but I think it's all going to come down to whether or not the unemployment rate goes way up. But what is the Fed's only job? They're destroy employment. That's all their only job. If you destroy employment, it destroys demand. If demand's destroyed, inflation goes down. Guys, they ran it up in 2021, and now they ran it up, made a lot of jobs available in 2021. Now they're here to destroy everything in 2023. Wait for the bomb to drop. Last here, interest rates. I was hoping they flowed down a little bit yesterday, but they didn't. It was at 6.26. We saw 5 basis points going up on conforming, which is 6.3, 8 basis points they went up on FHA. If I'm looking for a home, or I'm on the sidelines, or I'm in escrow, I have to get with a very intelligent loan originator or mortgage professional, because if I'm floating rates from day to day and we're seeing them go up and down pretty radically on a day-to-day basis, then what I'm thinking is I need to find the right mortgage originator to tell me what day I need to lock it in so they can foresee the future. Guys, that's a tip I definitely want everyone to understand. Get with the right lender. Don't just pick the cheapest one because they can have the worst fees. You have to look at the entire picture. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I know it's been kind of a light day in real estate, but when it's all said and done, every day means something. Every day is a very interesting day in real estate and mortgage. You guys take care, and I will see you tomorrow.